Let's use scrapbook paper and some old book pages to create a bunch of tags. Welcome back to Craftoween. It's day 31 and this is Bobi, aka Paginator. I was feeling a lot of pressure trying to decide what to make for day 31, thinking, oh, it's got to be this great big grand thing. And then I remembered that when I began this journey for this year, I said, nope, we're not going to put pressure on myself. So, what do I really want to make? I really want to make just a bunch of tags. And these are going to be fairly small, 2.5 inches wide. We're going to start with a base of black paper. And I'm just going to cut probably a couple pieces into as many tags as I can get out of 2 pieces. Maybe let's do 3 just to be safe. So this paper came from Walmart. It is Tuxedo Black, 8.5 by 11 smooth cardstock. It was 50 sheets, and it's been quite nice to work with. I've used it all throughout this journal and my football journal, so it's quite good. If you're looking for supplies and you don't want to go like to the fancy paper shops, go for Walmart. Why not? I've got these to the correct width. Now I need to decide the height. And for some reason, it's calling out to me to cut them here, so that's 5 inches. These could be used to make mini tags or just kept for journaling cards, collaging, whatever. But we'll stick with the 5-inch long pieces. So we now have 5 inches by 2.5. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this punch is going to give us this shape at the top of the tag, and I'll just go ahead and punch all of these. Alright, these almost look like little headstones, don't they? So we can put eyelets here or hole reinforcers or whatever we want to do. I don't know if I'm going to make all 12 of these in this video because that seems like it would take a long time. But in the beginning of the video I said we're going to use some old book pages. So I've got 2 books to choose from. I have this book, Romantically Disturbed, Love Poems to Rip Your Heart Out. I think I got this from Scholastic a while ago, and they have some really interesting illustrations. Another book I have is Mary's Monsters. This is by Lita Judge, and it is about Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein, and it's got a lot of really beautiful illustrations. Like, this is going to make me think of Jane Eyre, no matter what, even though Jane Eyre didn't have a baby, but still. I mean, that's lots of very gothic images. Some of these would be great for tags as well. I now have 5 pieces. That first page with like the skull and the rose in half, I cut it too short so it won't work. But I've got 2 of the bloody Valentines. I've got the zombie face, the broken finger thing, and this You're Mine. So that means I need to get 7 more from the other book. 7 plus 5 is 12, right? I'm not a math teacher, you guys. This one has a piece of a poem called Fearless. I call up phantoms from voiceless graves and make you my creature. You make me wretched, I make you strong. You make me vengeful, I make you loving. Here we've got a spooky castle, a floating lantern kind of thing, a girl, a horse and carriage, the first page of Frankenstein or Modern Prometheus in 3 volumes, and the quote from Paradise Lost that Frankenstein begins with. And then here we have a man and a woman. Looks like they're walking through a storm. So now that we've got all of our book page pieces and our tag pieces, we can hook them together with glue. Here we go. We've got 12 tags. Now, as I was gluing, I heard mooing. Gluing and mooing. I live in a very tiny town with lots of ranches. And there, even though I live on a highway, there are people driving cattle down the highway. Only in Wyoming. Well, I can't say that. Not only in Wyoming, but, you know, in very few places. Okay, here's my box of eyelets. I really should just throw these rose gold ones away. I got them because I wanted some rose gold, but then I didn't realize that they were just a teeny tiny bit bigger than what my crop dial does. For today, we have, we can choose this dark brass kind of color, silver, this black kind of color, or gold. And I think silver is the way to go. So I count out 12 of those. Ta-da! We're going to add some speckle stamping with this of my, it's recently my favorite stamp that I own. We're going to do this one on a couple, and then I was thinking about maybe using that big Tim Holtz stamp that I got that's like the cracked one on some. Here's the cracked one, or shattered, excuse me. Shattered is the name of it. Not cracked, but, you know. Okay, so we used the splattery stamp here, and then the shattered stamp on all the ones that were from the poetry book. Not sure if that was a good move, but that's what we did and we can't undo it. Next step, I'm going to do some faux stitching with a white Jelly Roll pen, just to give some contrast on the sides of the tags. So it'll look like that. So I don't know how visible that was on camera, but I think it does add a little something, and it let me know how crooked I put on some of these book pages, but we can't go back from here. For the tag toppers, I'm just going to use pieces of this baker's twine, and maybe about that long, so let's just cut 12 pieces. So this is what I'll do for all of these, so I'll just show you one so that you don't have to watch me walk through every single one, because I'm probably going to be saying some naughty words because string doesn't cooperate with me. So I'll just do a simple loop there, feed it through, and we're good to go. Alright, strings are tied, and I went ahead and hooked them together on this ring, so they're just together until I'm ready to use them. But we can't stop there because I want to decorate the ring as well, and I'm almost done with this video, but now my fabric scissors are hiding from me. Alright, I just cut them with the paper scissors, and I'll go back and trim the ends in a minute. I'm going to be tying a couple of pieces of black ribbon and a couple of pieces of white ribbon just around the ring for a decorative effect. There we go. It's got a little bit of a wild hair look going on, but then we've got our tag booklet here with all the ties and everything, and we're done. So that's it. We've reached the end of 31 days of Craftoween. I have had a lot of fun with this month. I started the challenge by telling you that I couldn't promise daily videos. I think I only missed one where I just made it up the next day, which is shocking to me considering my state of mind at the beginning of the month. But we've completed it. We've worked in a couple of different journals, created a lot of fun things, some ephemera, some spreads, some different things, and I've quite enjoyed it. I hope you have as well. Let me know if you're interested in doing Craftoween again next October, and we'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading, crafting, or journaling. Adios.